Ah, that's right. That camera don't work. Peekaboo.
I was just going to say that.
How's it going, my comic chat army? Back with another review. And this time, y'all can see a little bit more of the set.
Did a little different. Tried to.
Yeah. Try to, I guess, spice things up, you could say. But, hold on one second. We're going to run through the announcements real quick, then we're going to jump right into the review.
Announcements? You make it sound like we're in school.
No, it's not like announcements like that. It's just, all right. We've got, well,
got a couple of things going on.
We made a new alliance the other day. Always wanted to review this person's comics, but they come to my work the other day to pick up their third book. And I bought 1, 2, and 3. I'm not going to tell you what the name of the book is yet, but if some of y'all are close, well, follow indie comics closely, I should know what this means. But you say it goes that way or that way?
The other way.
This way?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, coming soon. Or does it go that way? Y'all let me know down in the comments. Is it A or is it B? Go ahead and set that up there.
Yeah.
And hopefully, in season 4, we can get y'all to write letters or send some fan art so we can put behind this. I'm kind of starting to run out of ideas of how to do the background. So
I want to say something too.
Go ahead, tell me.
So, for everybody that's local where we are, we have a mystery box that we have set up at Cool Comics and Games, which Tom has been so nice to let us have it there and, yes, help us. We are raising 100% of the money and proceeds are going to the Children's Hospital. So if y'all want to donate, I mean, you don't have to be local. You could do it through us. You can contact Cody or myself on Messenger, or if you have our number, give us a call, text, whatever. But it's $1 a ticket. You can buy as many as you want. But yes, all of the money and proceeds, everything that we raise or donations or whatever, will go to the kids at the Children's Hospital.
100%.
Yes. So please help us. We really want to. We've been trying to do this for almost a year now, and then COVID hit and slowed a lot of things down, but we're trying.
Third round of this.
No.
This is the second time we've done something like this. Well, I think the first time we did a fundraiser the first time.
We did a raffle. It was the same way with the 2 baskets.
Yeah, but I mean, that was a fundraiser.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a fundraiser the first time, and this time was for charity. But if this time for charity don't work, there won't be a third one. And we had a lot of people reach out to us once we found out about this box. So the third one,
we've had a lot of offers. A lot.
There's a lot of cool things in this one. A lot of signed comic books. Somebody even sent us first appearances of Marvel and DC comics.
Yeah.
Like
this one also has stuff from our local comic book stores. It kind of represents each store, and yeah, like Cody said, there's some first appearances, there's some signed comics, there's some collector things like
Funko Pops. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff to win just for $1.
And there's a little bit of something for everybody.
Right.
We'll just put it that way. But, please donate. It's for the kids. We want to give them something.
But, you ready? Yeah. That's it, guys. Let's do this. What number? Hold on. We are at... Sorry. Number 22. With all the delays. Number 22.
Yes. And our little bundle of joy. Oh, nice of me. Our little bundle of joy might be coming a little sooner. We don't know yet. They are looking into that. So she might be here before November 30th.
And I wanted to say really quick, thank you to Mike Jones. I finally got it framed. Check that out. I got a lot of prints I need to frame. Carrie did not know exactly how many until I pulled them out. And now we're going over where are we going to put all of these when I frame them?
If y'all don't even know, you haven't seen our house. And I agreed to let Cody put up as much as he wanted, but there's definitely going to be a limit next time.
All right.
And we're going to make it a little different, but.
Yeah. All right. I read Punishment, Shadows of War. And The Angel of Sadhill, which wasn't an easy book to get.
No, that's been a little while coming.
Yeah.
I read, which I was excited to read, Voodoo Nations. Yes, it was my turn to read one of Travis's books.
Right, because Travis got me hooked in with Broke Down in 4 Dead Bodies.
Yes.
So now you're going to see if he won carryover with Voodoo Nation. And what else did you read?
I read the continuation of Vampires in New Jersey, issue 4. Elton Simpson. So I had 2 really good books I was excited about.
These turned out to be better than what I thought.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to start off with Punishment. This book is about, I don't know why I would like to do demons now all of a sudden. A sexy demon called Lilith. Lilith. Yeah. Which I heard a story, not trying to get into religion or nothing, but I heard that before there was Adam and Eve, it was Lilith and Adam, but Adam didn't like her. So he remade him a wife that was, what's her name? Eve. I heard somebody told me that way back in the day. So y'all let me know if that's true, that's real. If y'all ever even heard the same down in the comments. I don't know, because that's where, as soon as I found Lilith and she was a hell demon, I was like, oh shit. It's the same story that I heard way back when. But anyway, she is a hell demon trying to take over hell. Only bad thing about this book is there's not enough. Like, it doesn't give you enough story. It just gives you just a little bit. So Lilith, the artwork is amazing. A lot of great tattoo ideas. Look at that.
And your black and white that you enjoy.
I do love black and white.
You do.
She is trying to take over hell, the armies of hell. But these guys in our world summon her, and they bring her here to Earth. And that is where the book ends. I know it looked like I flipped through a lot of pages, but I kind of just summed the book up really quickly. Super badass book. Can't wait to read number 2. Definitely gave me a lot of great tattoo ideas. It did. Love the artwork though. Like, there's like really no nudity in it, and it flows so good. Like, I need a little bit more backstory on everything.
Right.
Because I thought it was going to get something like that tentacle porn hentai weirdness, but it wasn't. It wasn't weird. It was actually a great book. Pick up Punishment, Shadows of War.
All right. It's been a little while since I read the other ones.
Yes. Which we have read. What is this, number 4?
Mm-hmm.
We have read, I think I've read number 1, 2, and 3, and I think you reread them. I don't know.
I don't know, but there's reviews we did a while back. It's been a while. Sorry, Alton, but yes.
Link down in the description to the other ones. Definitely love Frank Miller's Dark Knight homage. Homage on the cover.
Yes.
That is awesome.
So
kick it off, Gary.
As if you don't know, this is basically about mobs and vampires of New Jersey. So
what did this one tell us?
So this one continued with Cass and Karen. They went to find Vincent. Vincent is a kind of a protector for Cass, and they go to try to save him. And just a lot of crazy shit starts to happen. It's hard to get into too much with this story without giving things away. But you find out who Cass's mother is. You find out the pact that Cass thought was between the elders wasn't between the elders and.
Wait, hold on. So you're not saying it vague. Please leave a like.
Yeah.
And if you don't want this book spoiled, leave a like, comment, tell everyone else about us. But we're gonna spoil the book in 3, 2, 1. Now, so you don't have to say it so vague. Yeah. So it's not like A is after B, and you know.
So Cass's mother is Antonia, and his father is Salvatore, I think was his name. So those are the head of the 2 tables between the mob and the vampires. It's just, I love you, Alton. I absolutely love you. I did have a little hard time sticking with the book. Maybe it's because it's been so long since I read the other ones. And I know that this story kind of carries through. It gives you a little background of who Antonia was and kind of how she gets into everything. And, you know, just how it's leading up to the whole fight between the vampires and the mob. I need to read the other two to kind of give my, and I told this to Cody, I was like, I need to read the other two to kind of give my full review and understanding, because this one's just a tire between what we read and what I'm leading into. I love Alton's books, though. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited to read the other ones, which we're doing next. So
when we get all 10, I'm going to bundle them up and send them to Alton so he can sign them for me.
So I know that was not a very good review off of it, but I will give more when I get the other two read, which is coming next. I promise.
All right. The Angel of Sadhill, the most elusive book that I've been trying to find for a while.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you how I got this. I traded a double-signed book to review this. Yep. Y'all might think it was foolish, but I really wanted to read it, and no one else could get me a copy or etc. So, traded the double-signed book. Get more signatures down the road, and whatever.
How did you feel about it?
What? About this book? I was honestly surprised. This book is pretty good. Like, it's not... The pacing was amazing. The story, it's going to lead up to something bigger. I want to know about. I see. I don't know what to call the main character when he's in the suit. It doesn't tell you, like this costume right here. It doesn't tell you if his name is like Batman, Superman, whatever. When he's in the costume, but when he's out of the costume, he has a normal name. It doesn't tell you that. So we're going to call him while he's in the costume, the Angel of Sadhill. Yeah, and I'm assuming because it says he had an accident. So when he had an accident, they put him in the suit, and the suit in him healed himself. So the suit must have some supernatural power, not supernatural power, some healing abilities. Which the art, look at that. Mm-hmm. Artwork is amazing.
Yeah, the coloring on this book is really good.
Book is awesome. So the terrorist that you see there, well, there you go. The guy you see on the back in the red is the Jaguar. Don't know too much about the Jaguar except he's a terrorist. And the terrorist and the Angel of Sadhill, well, of course, you're going to have good and bad, but the Angel of Sadhill is trying to stop the Jaguar. And there was definitely subtleties. Hold on, I'm going to show you this. I interviewed Petterson also before the book come out. So I'm going to leave that down in the description if you want to check that out.
Yeah.
Like when he teleports right here. See if I can see it. He teleports, and you got the kids over here that I think it said they just come back from Sandhill that noticed it. But like the kids look like they're in rough shape. See it?
Yes.
So it gives you a little bit of context of Sadhill is not, how would you word it? Not doing so good?
It's not a profitable.
Right.
Almost like would you say like a third world kind of poor poverty?
So, I've really got to read this again. The detective lost his son, and he was my finger's covering his face. Lost his son, and he was an awesome cop. And once when he lost his son, he started drinking more. See? As you can see there. And he goes to the church and lays on the church floor and looks at the glass-stained windows and sees his son in the glass-stained windows. And the police kicks him out. But he's a badass, too. He knows karate. Yeah, it's like... but no. These little alien dudes, their name is Jeff and Marcus. Jeff and Marcus. And they're talking back and forth to each other. I loved this whole part of the book. I'm going to let you read it while I'm talking about it. And they're like, hey, should we be doing this? And they're like, well, look, we're getting paid and we're getting fed. Like, that's more than what we had before we started doing this. So it's a whole moral compass of should they be helping the Jaguar do these evil acts or not. But they're getting fed and they're getting getting paid, so it's like, okay, I guess it's all right. But definitely pick up this book. There.
Do you know if there's any more?
It says right here on the back, Angela Sadhill, Death of a Superhero, Issue 2.
Oh, I see it.
Pick this book up. The art is amazing. The story is super awesome. I can't wait to try them. I'm going to try to pre-order or get my hands on number 2 as soon as I hear it announced. So I'm not having trouble like I did with this one to track it down. But super amazing book. Was very surprised by it. We're 3 and 4 so far. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Voodoo Nation. Yes, I was excited. I was actually really happy that I got a chance to read one of Travis's books, because Cody, if you go way back in our videos, he can't say enough about Travis's comics and just Travis as a person. But anyways,
this is colored by Luke Stone also.
Yes, I was just going to say that. So go ahead.
We interviewed.
You interviewed.
I interviewed Luke Stone and Travis Gibbs, not at the same time, but I interviewed them.
Yes.
And Luke Stone did I can't think of his book, but he did a book we reviewed also.
Yes, there's a few books between both of them.
I let Carrie read this because, well, I didn't let her. She picked it. It was more of her style of comic books, and I think she would like it. And plus, over the time since the very beginning we've done this till now, I've got to know Travis. So,
and I wanted to read one of his books. I was kind of being like a brat. I was like, you get to read all of his books, and it's not fair.
And I would be biased because we kind of developed a friendship. Sorry, I couldn't go to lunch with you last time. Work stuff, but we'll catch up later, Travis.
This book
is
really good. Now, before I get into it, I do really want to say that this does touch on religion. So I, don't want it to offend anybody. I don't want, it's controversial. I mean, you touch on politics or religion. Well, in any way you touch on politics or religion, somebody's always got something to say. They got to make something out of nothing. But what it's about is a husband and wife who are missionaries.
I'll show you that.
The
beautiful.
Artwork, unbelievable. Like, I'm excited to continue this book. I'm so excited.
Who done the art? Go ahead, I'll tell them.
So it's about a husband and wife who are missionaries, and they go to Brazil.
That's why the art's amazing. Luke Stone done it. Luke Stone done the art, and Travis Gibbs wrote it.
Yes.
All right. That's a power team right there.
It's a power team.
Oh, yeah.
So they go and they're part of a missionary in Brazil, but this town, this group of people that are from this community that they're in, that's what I was trying to get at. They have, it's Bishop Jacob. They have their own beliefs and way of living their life, and very sacred and very spiritual, and kind of Bishop Jacob, they kind of get into this thing with him where he's kind of threatened by them trying to come out. It's two religions and beliefs fighting each other in some ways. I'm just going to say that something very, very crazy happens to one of the main characters, and the other one is left to make a decision. And the decision that was made just changed.
If he was put in the position of the main character, would you have done the same as he did?
See, that's a question. And should I say? I don't want to say.
Yeah. We're going to spoil the book in 2, 3, 1. My numbering is bad.
The husband, I can't remember their names, ends up getting killed by one of the locals for, gets killed. And the wife is left to make a deal with Bishop Lucas on bringing her husband back. So she
wouldn't that go against her religion though?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So she makes the choice to, whatever cost it's gonna cost her to bring her husband's life back. So that's what it's going to lead into with the next one. He's not a good guy, so I'm very interested to see what happens and the control that he now has over this couple and this community. I mean, that's what he's up to no good from the start. So
Number issue 2.
But yeah, that's a hard thing to. I mean, if you lost your spouse, would you do that? That's messing with
Hybrid,
a lot
the
right
son
there.
of gods. That's what Luke Stone done.
Yes,
Yes.
that's what it was.
All right, guys.
Anyways, yes.
I've took up 20 minutes. We've took up 20 minutes of your time. I think we're gonna stick to doing live streams so we can do them longer and talk to y'all.
Yeah. And I just like rambling, so.
Yeah. But hopefully, 23 is gonna come out sooner.
We're gonna work on it. Bear with me, you guys. I am now. We are like 5.5 weeks away from our little girl coming.
Woo!
So it's getting hard. We got a lot to do to get ready for her still. So just be patient. We'll get through them, but we love you. Peace.
Bye.